Hello everyone. I am here once again to give this particular video. After we completed the magic book, I had this particular aspect wherein life is so fast paced and the amount of dedication and commitment that this particular book requires is on another level. But maybe there may be some people who actually want to know what this aspect is all about, but just because of the way their life is, the way the busyness, and no time for themselves, the fast paced world, in short, sitting through each and every day might be a bit more difficult than for the usual. So today I just decided, okay, let me come up with a gist of the entire book, very simplified version with each and every aspect explained. I'm not going to go very deep into the book or read the book, just a simple gist of all the aspects that are there in Magic Book. And I'm trying to explain this concept as much depth as possible for the gist. So, one right now, right in the beginning, which I will like to say is yes, it is a journey that will shift your mindset. If you are someone who continuously likes to uh, be on a victim mode, it will shift you from there. If you are someone who sees more mistakes of the outer world, that will change. Because sometimes we see, we may fight, we may do a lot of things, but then when we just stand back and we say, oh, I shouldn't have done that. So rather than just going with the flow, why we go in the flow? Because we are stuck on a negative loop. We already have a story about each and every aspect of our life. Now, in this book, the main aspect and the very simplified thing is this book is totally made to change yourself. You are not changing your world, you are just changing you for whoever you are. So that when your reflection, if you have heard this particular aspect of life, that the world is you pushed out. So, in short, if someone comes and fights with you, it is you pushed out. There is some internal fight going on. So, this book, which Rhonda Byrne has created, is all about shifting your mindset, shifting your thought process, shifting your perspective of life to a very different level, to a very high level. High level in which way? Because you are continuously seeking and searching things to be grateful about. So I'll take you all through the aspects. I'll just take the book for what it is and for the amazing research that Rhonda Byrne has done. I'm just trying to simplify it so that if there are some people who really want to somehow squeeze this practice into their busy life, can do it. Yes, you will have to listen to this video just to get the gist of it all and then make use it as and how you want. If you are someone who is finding it difficult to manage each and every aspect of your life, so let's do that. I will share the book so that we can see the beautiful uh, book and you'll get an idea. So I hope this is the book. There's the PDF available in the group that you are in. So for all the people who really wanted to be a part of gratitude and the aspects of it, but because of your busy schedule, you could not. This is the gist of the entire book. This book will push you out of your comfort zone. Yes, it will. Why? Because it is all about you coming to an understanding about yourself and changing the way you look at life. So as you can see, the book is really very, very witty with a person holding this book, which is totally filled with glitters. As you go through the book, you will see there are so many images that keeps on showing us those glitters and understand those glitters are nothing but magic, gratitude, the magic of gratitude. And this is the only means, according to Rhonda, when you are in gratitude, when you are in the energy of happiness and positivity, you are changing your reflection. So now you are being of a great help, not only for yourself, but even for the world. She has dedicated this book to each and every one of us. Whoever has this book, you have the PDF copy, you have the physical copy, whoever has this book, this is dedicated for you with the intention only for you, for the goodness of you. It opens up your own new world. You're not seeking for any magical things to happen. You have taken up a commitment to change your own world. Simple, very simple. So here, these are all the chapters, and I'm not going to go very deep with each chapter. I'll just go very fast so that you make this particular book your own. First and foremost question before starting this aspect of life, this commitment, this dedication of changing your mindset. Do you believe in magic? Here we are told to start first and foremost. If you have to start changing yourself, you have to have some sort of belief that there is some unknown higher power working. There is some energy. We know everything is energy. Law of gravity exists. Laws of the universe exist. This is one of the laws. This gratitude, this thankfulness, this love is that invisible thread that is connecting us to the universe, to the people around us, to known, unknown aspects of life. So we'll not dwell a lot into that aspect. But first, question yourself, do you believe in magic? Answer may be yes, answer may be no. Fine. No one is going to judge. No one is going to speak about anything other than the aspect of life. We are committing ourselves to change us. We are only having that one aspect that we want to change ourselves. And Rhonda Byrne has done this research on how we can do it. And we are just walking on the path that she has created. So for all of them who are going to all the assignments, also there is a PDF which is already there in the group itself. So if you become interested after knowing the gist, you can go through those assignments and understand. Of course, the videos are there, but the assignment in itself is self-explanatory. And I'm going to give away all the assignments and how to do it on the different aspects of life. Like I am clubbing all the aspects, health, wealth, subconsciously imprinting, all those will be on different aspects. So we have to always understand ourselves rather than saying that the world does not understand me, because whatever your storyline may be, here we are going to see how we can understand ourselves to a higher extent. So when we are speaking about that higher extent, we are continuously thinking of all the aspects of life. Whenever you have time and you read the book, definitely see the first image of each chapter, because each chapter ka first image definitely means something for the aspect of the chapter and life in itself. Here, because it's the first image, I'm going to say we are starting a journey towards a path which is fully filled with light. And when light is there, we definitely know some sort of darkness is getting washed away. Sorry. And now let's start. Here in this chapter, the first and foremost thing that you have to do is please watch the movie The Secret. It's a documentary, 1.5 hours. And one more thing, a very beautiful thing that you have to do is you have to write down all the things that you want in life. What you want, not what someone else wants, what you want. Even if it is you wish that you can give a better life for your parents, it is your desire. Write it down. What is it that you want? Each and everything. So this particular sentence will be seen in different ways and means in different aspects. Whoever has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. So this particular sentence, just remember, in each and every chapter, this sentence is used in different aspects of life. It's a secret. What is the secret? Gratitude is the secret. Whoever has what, we might have heard so many aspects of life. People who have get more, people who don't have don't get only. What is that those people have, and what is that those people don't have, because of which they who have get more and they who don't do not get? The secret aspect is gratitude. We tend to take lives so much for granted, and we forget the blessings that we actually on an everyday basis are living with. And that is the secret, like how in the chapter, the secret revealed. Here we have the book which Rhonda Byrne has written. The secret is revealed. Now, what we do with this secret is up to us. We use it to change ourselves and become more aware and more um, conscious about life, or we are saying, okay, how life is going on, it's fine. I don't want to take this aspect of gratitude and make it more and more. Okay, choice is yours. Because I have been using gratitude, I won't say immediately I have seen changes. No, I had to practice and do a lot of practice and understand, become more and more aware about myself. Only then did I start seeing. That's the reason I say, please don't depend, because when you depend, I remember being so dependent on these aspects of people saying, okay, we will make you do gratitude. We stop there, we stop gratitude. And what happens when you are not continuously in gratitude? You just tend to just become lax and forget about it, because you have not taken the aspect of, yeah, okay, I am going to do it for myself. Someone is making you do, someone is telling you write, and you are writing. Neither you are getting the feeling of it. So right from the beginning, even in the 28-day journey also, from the beginning, I only went on saying, make this book yours, make this aspect and concept yours, understand it for the beauty that is, read the chapters. I am giving you an explanation from my experiences, from where I stand in life, but even you have your experiences and where you stand in life. So use all those aspects and make gratitude your own personal practice. That is what, because it is something I have learned, and I want each and everyone who is doing this book for the first time, from the first time that you do, understand to make this book yours. Or else somewhere down the line you feel like, okay, what it is. But when you start doing it for yourself with the aspect, okay, this is the way I can do it, this is how I can make it a part of my life, and every day as you do, you understand what true gratitude feels like, what true happiness feels like, what is that perfect aspect of life that I have been missing, that happiness that I have been missing. Everything is us, because there is a mental storyline going on. Things are going on like this. Oh, this person told me like this. Okay, they told. What did we learn from that? Okay, I can become even better. I did a mistake. Okay, done, dusted. Whatever it is, being stuck on a negative loop is going to only create more and more negative stories. Releasing and letting go of those experiences and just being like, okay, that is done. It is a reflection of mine which has shown me something that I have to change within me, rather than complaining and seeing mistake in others, rather than just telling that, oh, this person told me so and so. Okay, okay, done. Rather than having fights, what are the changes I can make in myself to make my life better is what this book is all about. And the first and foremost, it is going to work on your thought process and your emotions. Some emotions that may arise during this book is so deep that maybe tears of happiness may come, or even tears of sadness, that, oh my God, that I have been so much stuck in my negative storyline, in my negative loop, that I forgot to live, to live happily with the people around me, to see the abundance actually that God has given me. So this book is all about, please definitely, whenever you get time, maybe one page a day at least, or however, it's very small chapters. Do read this book. because I'm just giving a gist of it. I'm going very on a fast level. So we all have this universal laws that we are, uh, how do you say, we are moving around with. We have law of gravity. There's a lot of law of attraction stuffs which many of us know about, law of assumption, and innumerable laws. Here we are speaking all about law of gratitude, how it works, how it changes us on different aspects, how we can make our health better, relationships better, our life better. Step by step, each and every aspect is going to be explained. Here I'm explaining with the aspects of life like health, wealth, relationships, and what are the subconscious re-imprinting programs that she has put up in the book. So, please, again, I'm saying, please definitely read the book. There are so many deeper aspects. If you know Newton's third law, every action always has an opposite and equal reaction. So, like, it is all about the laws that we are governed by. We are governed by so many beautiful laws, and these are all the laws. Newton gave it, Einstein gave it. They are all the people who speak very highly about the concept of gratitude, how it works, and every beautiful aspects of it. So now we are totally right from the beginning to the end. We are speaking about this golden thread of gratitude itself. There's nothing else other than how to do gratitude, how to feel gratitude in this entire book. Whoever has had this 28-day every day who were joining in will definitely know one aspect. It's only about this golden thread of gratitude. How do you see the world? How do you start changing those aspects of your perspective of the world? How you're changing your inner self? Like if you'll ask me, even after so many years of gratitude, do things happen? Something which I do not like? Yes, it happens. Why does it happen? Because it's trying to show that these are the aspects of life that you still hold on to. Maybe you yourself are somewhere, um, you have this particular mindset because of which maybe as a reflection it comes out. So it's not that oh, I'm in gratitude now, there will be no ups and downs. No, life is life. There are so many things, who knows how many negative loops are there within you. One by one you understand each aspect and you let go. Rhonda Byrne even now says, even though she is someone who has been practicing, she says even now things happen, but it is much more easier for her to come out of it. Why? Because you understand that that is a part of me that I have to accept, and you release it rather than being complaining that why is it happening? Why is it happening to me only? And going on in that way, "Arey, I am only the one who has to suffer and all." Here she says, you are not the one who is come here to suffer. You are here who is come to live a beautiful life. But very clearly she has written, the magic of gratitude in your life, you have to practice it. If you have seen, because it's an unknown thing. We say thank you, thank you, oh, thank you, you helped me, thank you for this, thank you for that. But how much do we mean that thank you is all about? This book is all about. From the first practice to the last practice, every practice only talks about how can you actually start utilizing that power of gratitude. Because one concept what she has very much spoken about is like attracts like. So when like attracts like, if you are more in gratitude, the likes of gratitude is happiness, joy, a sense of acceptance to who you are, a sense of acceptance to all that things can work out beautifully. So here, the more she practiced gratitude, the more miraculous the results were. So what does practice more mean? When practice more in the sense, there are so many aspects of assignments given. Now you know there are different aspects of your life that requires a bit of your concentration. So say your health is not good and you know you have to give a lot of gratitude for health. Maybe initially the feeling part may not come. You're just going on thinking, okay, I'm grateful. I have healthy eyes, my nose, I can breathe very well. I have a very good hearing capabilities and my lungs are working, everything. Okay, so you are just going on. It may feel monotonous, but slowly and steadily, when you do all these practices, the feeling part arises. And your life becomes miraculous when that feeling part becomes more and more stronger. Things that you didn't even know are you are able of starts becoming a more of a clarity. Be it the job, be it the money, be it the clarity of life, be it the relationships in your life, each and everything starts working by itself. You don't have to think about how it is going to happen. There is no how, according to Rhonda Byrne. It is only about allow. Even if it is some aspect of yourself that is showing up, just allow. What are you allowing? You are allowing only that part which is speaking to you about yourself. Gratitude changed me and my whole life magically changed. Gratitude changed me. If you will understand, gratitude changed me. How does it change you? It is bringing you out of your negative loop. That negative storyline that you have held on to so many years, you are shifting from that. You are saying that no, I have decided that this is not the storyline that I want to catch hold of. So maybe changing your entire storyline all of a sudden may feel like a big push, a big jolt. So here, these small practices of gratitude will step by step take you ahead. Step by step, small baby steps, wherein you're saying, okay, I am ready to be in gratitude. Okay, for today, I will be in gratitude for half an hour. For half an hour, I'm only going to think thoughts which make me feel good. Because if you will even think little, okay, I want to feel a bit sad, I want to feel like a victim, your mind will give you so many stories. It will go and dig. Maybe when you were a 10-year-old, something happened. Maybe when you were 15, something happened, or whatever. It will go and dig. And it will say, see, you were a victim then. But just ask yourself, where are the times I felt so happy that I felt on top of the world? It will take at least 5 minutes for it to give you the story. So now we are going to stop that 5 minutes ka buffer time for it to search and push ourselves into thinking what are the things I can be grateful for? Grateful. So what happens? You change your mechanism, you change your mindset. Even if something comes up, you'll be like, oh, maybe my gratitude practice is a bit less. Let me just tweak it a bit. Let me just enhance it a bit. The clarity of life will become more better. Oh, I should have kept my stance very clear. Because of that, this is happening. I shouldn't have just moved with my emotions and just gone ahead with that particular project because of which it didn't work out. I was feeling I shouldn't have done that, but because my friend was doing, I did it. I got a lesson that if I felt I shouldn't do, I shouldn't do. So gratitude changes you in that aspect also, makes you more certain. Your certainty becomes more clear. So I let's start bring the magic into your life. This is the chapter which is all about opening. You open your book and write all that you want, everything. So when you will start having those aspects that okay, this is what I want in life, and then you will understand you want it because right now you do not have it, of course. So you will understand that there is something that you have taken for granted because of which those things are not coming into your life as easily it has to. This is what this book is all about. You have to practice gratitude and make it a new way of life. That's the reason I, right from the beginning, I only keep saying, make it a part of your life. I have people literally tell, ke, no, this, that. I always say, this is the thing that I can do. That's the reason I didn't even decide to say that, okay, this is the fee for it, that, this. No. Why? One second. Why? Because this is a concept which has to be known by each and every person and then make it your own. Not with you, not with an aspect of, oh, I know it all. No, not with those aspects. But of being an aspect of being yourself. That is a very most important aspect. Okay. So when I have done this on a one-on-one basis. This is the very uh, on a Zoom level, on a virtual basis. So when it's on a one-on-one basis, I did it for kids. When kids, it's a different thing. But when we as adults, I'm making this for the fast-paced world. As adults, we always think, oh, we don't have time, we don't have this, and we are living life. So now start living and loving life by not taking anything for granted, changing your mindset rather than living as a victim. Live with an aspect of seeing how can you change that reflection of life that you are living in, I am living in. So if you'll ask me on a personal level, even I still feel there are so many things that I have to change so that my reflection becomes better. I have been practicing this for more than a year. So does that mean the practice? No, I have changed so many other aspects of my life. My health is much better. My relationships are much better. I have much more clarity on the kind of work I do. This is the work that I do. I practice what I do. I practice gratitude on an everyday level. And this is what I would want each one of you to do. The assignments are simple. It is not very difficult to understand, but you have to do it. You can't say that my mother will tell me to do, my father will tell me, my husband or my wife or my kids. Maybe for the small little kids, we have to push them. When I did this book, we have to tell them, okay, write like this. We are that much well versed enough to know that, oh, this is the example given, I can do it. So, for the fast pace, for the people who have no time to for themselves, this book is for this particular video is for you. So, here, initially, she's saying deliberately. Initially, you have to deliberate it within your life. It is not easy. I'll be very frank. When you start with it, you feel, what am I saying thank you for? Why am I being grateful? Like, what am I even doing? But as and how you start and you understand your internal programming is changing, you will understand your own faults. If you have done some things and you will understand that, oh, I shouldn't have done that time. Why? It is you speaking to yourself and making your own mindset more clearer than before. So right now, your first introduction chapters, deliberately you are going to come out, say thank you. So what are you saying thank you? I'm living, I'm listening, I'm seeing, I'm walking, I'm anything. Deliberately bringing that gratitude, feeling that gratitude is what you have to do initially. That is the starting magic formula. Feeling it deliberately, saying it deliberately, because we are continuously only trying not only to very robotically say thank you, but on a deeper level to say and to mean those gratitudes. So, ultimate aim is not only about, okay, I have written 100 gratitudes, not only written. How much can you actually feel that gratitude? Because when you start feeling that happiness, that joy, that there are so many things going on amazingly well in your life, that is when you will actually see a difference. Been there, done that. That's the reason I'm telling it before I can even share the practices aspect wise. Feeling is the key, not writing, not only writing, because I have seen that. I'm so grateful. Not only writing, feeling. Once you write that, when you read it again, when you're writing it and you have this beautiful smile in your face, that is the key that your gratitude practice is successful. So, if you practice gratitude a little, your life will change a little. If you practice gratitude a lot every day, your life will change dramatically in ways that you can hardly imagine. So, this is a fact. It is a huge fact because you will only understand when you practice it. So these are some of the words which when I was taking up the classes that I have highlighted. You will also learn how to practice gratitude to dissolve problems. Wonderful. To transform your negative situation. Amazing. These particular aspects will shift your mindset to a very high level. Very high level. It is a 28-day practice, but still I'm going to share it with the aspects of life, health, and everything, so that at least to make it a part of your life. So gratitude, by that time, if you start practicing and you give yourself like, okay, I'm going to practice it for a month, then automatically your first thing only will be, okay, what changes should I make in myself? What is things I should be grateful? And it will happen. So here there is this list on each and every aspect of your life. You can write your desires, health, how you want, what kind of body do you want, uh, in career, what kind of career, what is the work, money, how much money do you want every year, every month, how much, whatever, relationships, friends, family, what kind of relationships, if it is something new, what relationship do you want, your personal desire, material things. In this particular chapter, you're only writing all that you want. So now we are starting. I'm going to not take it chapter wise, I'm going to take it aspect wise. So now, day one and day two are practices, which is first, um, how do you say, instilling your subconscious mind so that it is programmed. When your subconscious mind is programmed, then it becomes your habit. We all know about subconscious mind, conscious mind. First, this is whatever now what I am doing, some particular aspects come from my subconscious to my conscious mind. It is not like I have to think about what I'm speaking, because I already have a certain knowledge which is stored somewhere in my mind. I am automatically speaking. So now we are first and foremost, the first two practices are all about re-imprinting that very same subconscious mind. So day one, the practices count your blessings. That is, we are living a very beautiful life. Every day there is something. So you are going to search 10. Just then maybe you can write 20, 50, how much ever. And when are you going to do it? The first thing in the morning. As soon as you wake up, you're going to take your uh, a book, a very beautiful book which you have, and going to write 10 things. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I feel so blessed. So, for example, if today, so your first gratitude can be, I'm so grateful. I am wide awake and alert today. Thank you. I'm so grateful for this new day that I have been blessed with. I'm so grateful. I have a shelter. I'm so grateful for the bed. Initially, you can start it as simple as that. And now, day two, magic rock practice. What is magic rock practice? It is all about, before sleeping in the night, you are holding a rock which comes inside the palm of your hand, and you are going to think about the best thing that happened that day. Out of the entire day, you are going to scan your entire day and think about the best thing that happened that day. And you're going to be very, 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 very grateful for that thing. And you're only going to think about that and go to sleep. What does this practice do? Again, it is subconsciously imprinting your subconscious mind, because as you sleep with gratitude, next day when you get up with a smile on your face. It is scientifically proven. So you can do your own research for that, that what is it and how you can do it. You can make this, like I said, make this book your own, make each and every practice your own. So this first day one and day two practice is a practice which you will do throughout. It is like you have started, you are going to do it forever. Now, the next what starts is relationships. The first, after day one, day two, the day three starts with relationships. And you'll be thinking why relationships is taken up. Because a world with only we being all alone, be it our health be good, be it have money, success, or whatever, if you don't have people with you to celebrate, what are we even celebrating? Life. So here it is all about relationships. And there are many chapters where relationship is spoken about. Day three is relationships, magical relationships. Day 12 is again relationships. Day 15 is again relationships. So there are different aspects. So let's combine all together. So with the day three, the chapter, it talks about the people in our life. We have so many people in our life, but because of complaints or not taking relationships for granted, so many things happen when it comes to relationships. So Day three practices taking photo, either virtual or physical copy. Three people, three of the most important people of your life, and you are going to be grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. So if it is, say, you are being grateful for your mother, I'm so grateful to mama for the education that you provided, and then entire day, at least 5 times, you will look at their photo and very deeply say thank you, thank you, thank you. Why are you doing that? You're looking at them and you're saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Each photo, one at a time. What is this practice doing? Making you humble to the aspects of life, that there are so many beautiful relationships, and you just take life for granted, because of which your relationships also start having that tug of war. You may be in a certain room, but you may not feel like even spending 1 minute with them. That's the reason the first practice, she always says, take the relationships that are close to you, with whom you are sharing a space. Why? Because you, when a change happens there, you feel much better. Okay. Now, day 12. It is all about speaking to those people who have made a huge difference in your life. Like, we all have so many beautiful people who come into our life, but maybe we have never been able to be as grateful as possible for the things that they have done for us. So this practice is about writing a letter, or you can even visualize you speaking to them in front of. This is a practice of day 12. Like I said, I'm just amalgamating the aspects. Like, now relationship, because day 3 starts with relationship. So we are going on combining relationships. So day 12 is all about you writing a beautiful letter of gratitude. So dear, so whom are you there writing it? Who is that person? So maybe it might have been an uncle of yours who has been really very supportive through your education, through your life, for all that you required. So you might have just forgotten about it. So now you're writing, dear uncle, I'm so grateful for your presence in my life, be it for my education. You're just going on writing gratitude. And then maybe from your heart, say that to that person, visualize that person. If they are not there in this world, still you can do it. And then this practice you can do for all the people who have been. For the assignment, it is one person. And then later on, you can write, there are so many people. Our parents be that particular relationship that makes such a huge difference. It may be someone's piece of advice that has made a difference in your life. So many people. We just happen to not acknowledge that they were a part of our life and have magically shifted the way we think, the way we speak, the way we, maybe there are, maybe someone, it may be uh, someone you see and you feel like, I should dress up like that. Even they have magically changed the way you carry yourself. Then comes to day 15. Day 15 is a practice about healing relationship. We have good relationships, we have bad relationships also. Things, places where things have not worked out that happily between each other. So now we are taking those relationships. And are we complaining about them? No. We are seeing things we can be grateful about them. Grateful. So here, if you will see, it is all about taking that particular relationship and saying, what are the good things that I can see in this relationship? All, there are good, there is bad, all relationship exists. But now we are only going to see, I'm so grateful. So say, for example, maybe brothers or sisters, or brother and sister. Once upon a time, you might have had a very, 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 very beautiful relationship. But for some reason, because of some fights, you have stopped seeing anything good in them. This practice is all about searching for the good in them. Searching for you're literally making a list of things. I'm so grateful. So say you have had a very beautiful childhood with them. Think about all those memories and go on being grateful. What are you doing in this practice? Rather than thinking of that person and automatically going on a complaint mode, or going on a mode of scolding them or shouting at them, you are coming out of that particular aspect and you are saying, I'm so grateful. What will happen? The emotions that were heavy in your heart will slowly and steadily start being washed away with the light of gratitude. And when that emotions of heaviness, of unpleasantness gets washed away, you feel lighter. This practice is all about that. So I said, this book will push you in such ways and means that you'll feel like, oh, did I ever even live before this book came into my life? The next practice, day 4, is about health. Now, to enjoy anything, before, if you have to enjoy the money that you make, if you have to enjoy your time with your people, health has to be there. So, day 4 starts with health. After relationships, immediately she goes into health. So, you have understood the pattern. First comes subconscious re imprinting, wherein your morning and night practice will see to it that you automatically sleep with gratitude and get up in the state of gratitude. And as soon as you get up, you start writing gratitude. So your day is set for that. Now, health. So physically, yes, we are healthy if and many things may be working very well. But when health is even little also, if there is things which are not going on according to how you would want to, you will definitely notice yourself complaining about it continuously. So here, day 4, we are saying the gift of health is keeping me alive. We are continuously being grateful for this health because of which we are alive. We are smiling, we are talking. So it's an internal gratitude practice that you'll do. After that, day 16 again talks about health. And in this, you are going to write gratitude for the health of your past. So if you will read the chapter, you'll understand past in the sense when you were a child, when you were a teenager, when you became an adult, all the times when your health was exactly, precisely perfect for the energy that you had. If you were running, you were jumping, for all that, you're going to be grateful. At that time, no one was there to tell us to be grateful for that unlimited energy that we have. We are just going and saying gratitude for the present. You're not going to see the things that are not working. So, say, for example, you have specs and now you feel like, Array, I have to wear this specs to see clearly and all. So, say you are grumbling and complaining. You're not going to be there now. You're going to come to this aspect and you are going to only be grateful for all that is working well. So, say you can speak easily, your vocal cords are, or you can eat very easily, all your teeth, your taste buds, your senses are working amazing. You can listen, you have everything, all your health. You can walk easily, you can write, you can lift things easily. All that is a aspect of health. So that is done. Now, future. Now, what does future mean? Now, in this future aspect, you're going to, so now say, for example, I want perfect vision. So I am going to write, I'm so grateful for my perfect vision. You are not going to go into like any negative aspect of it. You are going to see on a gratitude aspect of it. So you are going to write, I'm so grateful. So say someone has knee pain. I'm so grateful I can walk with such ease. My knees are so healthy. I'm so grateful my knees are healthy. I feel so blessed and grateful. You're only writing what you would want. You're not putting any negative that my knees are paining, my eyes I can't see, I can't speak clearly. You're not going to complain or crib about it. You are saying, past me, my health was so good. Present में so many things are there which are working amazing, and in future you are going to put up those statements wherein you are saying, I'm so grateful for. So because this is on a aspect basis, there is no continuity in it. I'm just as giving you examples of the aspects and how the uh, assignments are given for those aspects. Better you do it day wise, you get an idea to make it your own and do the assignments day wise. So what happens is you get an idea okay, what it is trying to shift your mindset with. So day 5 is about money. Everyone loves money. There is no one in this world who does not love. Everyone wants money. and the more the better. So here this practices for all the times that money was there, but maybe you took it for granted. So the day 5 magic money practice it is. The magic money practice is very simple. You are just saying thank you for all the money I have been given throughout my life. And you are making a stick, you are taking a beautiful 100, 10, 20, 500, whichever note you feel like. You take a note, put a sticky note on that. On that note, you are going to write this. Thank you for all the money I have been given throughout my life. If you will listen to this chapter, you will understand there close and close. I suppose at least few lakhs have been spent without you happening to remove it from your pocket. So, quite a few lakhs have been spent on you from the day you were born to whichever aspect of life you have started working and earning money. So till that stage of life, there were so many people who were spending money on you, gifts, your birthdays, as you were born, the bills, so many things. So for that money, it's a very humbling process of literally saying, okay, thank you. I'm so grateful for all the money I have been given throughout my life. Why are you being grateful? For the aspect of life that it is not only me who has done everything. There are so many people who have done things for me. Simple, very simple. Now, the next practice is money chapter is day 9. So on day 9, we are writing for all the money that we have in our life. Uh, it is all about, yes, uh, we are being grateful for the money that is there in our life that we can easily use for the things that we buy. So if you will see the assignment, and you can just see the assignment, I have even shown how the boxes can be made. Thank you for the money. Thank you paid. You are like, say, for example, today you have gone for a grocery shopping. You can write grocery, say the bill is 2000, write the amount 2000, and you're writing thank you paid with the emotion saying that I'm so grateful that I had this 2000 because of which I could bring all these groceries home. You are being grateful for the money that you have. Now, say, for example, that you have to pay a bill later on. Say electricity bill is come, say it's some 1000, 2000 rupees of electricity bill, and now you have understood that okay, I have to pay this bill on a later date. Thank you for the money that I have to pay this bill. What are you doing beforehand? You're saying, okay, thank you, I have this amount of money to pay this bill. Done. That is the practice where for the money that you have now, whatever amount of money you have now that is making your life easy, you are being grateful. One magic money practice was all about humbling yourself that there is so many people who have spent money for you. Maybe they have taken you out and the bill was paid. You ate, you enjoyed, but the money was paid by someone. That is the aspect. Then comes day 17. That is a magic check practice wherein you are writing a amount for what you want. It's like a desire. But see to it that you are starting it off with smaller amounts. Why smaller amounts? Because it makes it much more easier to make it a belief factor in you. Okay. So here you are just taking that magic check. That too is there in the group. It is there. I have sent a image of that. You can take out a printout. Nothing is deleted. Everything is as it is. Take a printout. And for what you want. It is about not the money factor, what you need with that money. So say, for example, there is a wristwatch that you need and say the price is 5,000. Okay. Know the wristwatch. Okay. 5,000 is the amount you are taking. You are writing 5,000. So now that wristwatch, if it comes as a gift also to you, you are going to say thank you. And if it is something that the amount that you require, say 5,000 you require and that 5,000 comes to you, then also you are going to be very grateful, close the check and say, I'm so grateful that I got this particular thing. And that's how your believability concept will go increasing. Now, starts a bit of this, these aspects are very spiritual, energetic aspects. You can call it the energetic aspects, metaphysical practices. Day 6, immediately after our money, after day 5 comes, we have to start believing that there are many more other aspects of life working. You like it, you do not like it, you know it, you do not know it, but they are working. So, works like magic. So, invisible manager practice. What is that invisible manager? You have a very busy day. You don't have time to even breathe. So busy. But you know that you want to make gratitude a part of your life. So you don't have time to sit and write. You don't have time. That busy your days. So you are saying that I have this particular genie, invisible manager, a secretary, call it whatever you wish, whatever, a best friend, anything. And you are going to tell them whenever you see, say you're using a printer. I'm so grateful I have a printer that makes my life so easy. You're telling this invisible manager. Inside your mind, you're telling invisible manager, take down all these things that I'm going to say I'm grateful about. So your invisible manager is going to take down. But what is it doing for you specifically? Every moment you are being in gratitude. Why? Because you have decided that I am busy. I know I don't have time to even raise my head or whatever. I know I'm busy, but I am going to be in this particular aspect of gratitude. Why? To change myself. This entire book is not about changing anyone else, but to change yourself. Now, day 8. Day 8 comes to again one more beautiful practice of magic dust. And what is this magic dust? You are putting magic dust of gratitude for the food that you eat and for the water that you drink. You are literally saying that this water that I'm drinking, I'm adding gratitude. What is it? Thank you for the water that I'm able to drink. Clean, pure water. So you're adding magic dust. Food. You're being grateful for all the farmers, for that rice, for the wheat flour, everything. You're being like, I'm so grateful I have food on my plate. And you are just having that thank you, thank you, thank you for the food. Thank you for the water. We are so lucky that we have 3 times food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, water. Whenever we are thirsty, we can have it. But have we ever been grateful for that part? Here, we are going to be grateful for that particular part of life. Okay. Then comes day 10. Again, magic dust, but everyone. What does everyone mean? The people who are of service to us. We go to so many places. Someone opens the door for us. There is someone cleaning the roads. There is someone coming right at our doorsteps and taking the waste from our house. So many, the roads are clean. So many people who help us when we go to grocery stores or when we go to a mall. What would you like to, when you go to restaurants, what would you like to have? They give us water. They ask us for our choice. We are magic dusting all those people with no, they don't have any prior intentions. They are just doing their job, but they are doing it for us. So here we are taking magic dust and giving them thank you. Physically, you can say thank you, well and good, right? Look into their eyes and say thank you. Thank you for leaving me home. Thank you for giving me this perfect dress for the occasion that I required. Thank you when the waiters come. Thank you for giving us the right thing that we wanted to eat. So many thank yous. And then you can't say thank you. Maybe you see a clean road. Just say thank you to each and every person who cleaned that road. That is magic dust, everyone. Okay. Now one more practice, which comes on day 19. What are all these practices making us do? We are feeling humbled. There are so many things, so many people every day doing so many things for us. We don't have to take a broomstick and clean the roads. The roads are clean when we keep our foot out. There is, when we go to a restaurant, we need not go and cook. There is a chef cooking. There is a waiter who comes and asks us. There's a manager who sees to it that so many things, so many things. But what is it? We are being served, and knowingly or unknowingly, we are never grateful about it. Now, what is there? They are doing their job. Yes, they are doing their job, but are we benefiting from it? If yes, then please be grateful. What is it doing? It is not only saying that it is humbling us to our aspects of life, it's humbling us to the beauty of life altogether. Day 19 is magical footsteps. So this is a practice which is was done by Albert Einstein. According to him, at least 100 footsteps with extreme gratitude that is literally taking you towards your goals of life. So the assignment is very sweet and very cute, wherein you keep a 90-minute, 90-second timer or a 120-second timer, 2 minutes, and each step you're just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What are you doing? You're saying, but by the time day 19 comes in our normal practice, we understand the essence, the aspect of gratitude so deeply that we don't even question it. Here, because I have amalgamated it in metaphysical practices wherein we are going into that aspect of energy and understanding. Here, with each step, when you're taking thank you, thank you, thank you are going a lot of steps further into your gratitude practice. We don't know how many complaints we have done. We don't know the kind of things that we have taken for granted in our life. Now, each step that we take, we are just saying, okay, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Then comes day 23, the magical air that we breathe. We are breathing 24/7 ever since we are come in this world, we are breathing. Every minute we are breathing, every second we are breathing. So now we are going to be grateful for that air, that every moment of our life, non-stop, from the day we are born till now, as I am talking, even now I am breathing. Without breathing, I wouldn't be able to even say one sentence. This practice is about giving that beautiful energy, that alchemy that the universe is only doing. We give out carbon dioxide, we take in oxygen. Some magical force is doing all that. From so many years, we never questioned. Today, we are just going to say thank you, taking in 5 deliberate breaths. So, if you are someone who is into pranayama, maybe when you do pranayama also, after each pranayama practice, you can say thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Why? We are breathing in oxygen, we are giving out carbon dioxide. There is some beautiful dance of the universe, alchemy of the universe happening, which is making all these things possible. Then comes day 24, magical wand. This practice, I always say, you become better in this becoming a magical wand only when you yourself are into that feeling, you yourself are in that peace, in that tranquility. That's when you can actually become a magic wand. When so I always say okay, maybe this practice is something as and how you see changes within you, start doing it for others also. Maybe say someone, okay, why don't you do this gratitude practices? So in this magical wand practice, it is all about now. So day 24, you have garnered so much of gratitude within you. Now you are going to use it for someone, maybe their health is not good, or maybe they are having some issues in their life. So you are not going and telling, hey, do this, do that. No, you are sending energy, you are sending good thoughts to them. You are saying thank you, thank you, thank you for. So whatever is their need. So say their health is not good. So thank you, thank you, thank you for. So say, auntie, for your health. May you be blessed with really good health. They may be having some issues going on. Thank you, thank you, thank you for. May you be blessed with good health, happiness, joy. What are you doing? You're just spreading gratitude. You're just spreading good wishes, good thoughts. What is it making you? You're feeling that, yes, I can also be of help for some people. Then comes day 25. So here it is cue the magic. So what is cue the magic? You are playing a beautiful game with the universe. This particular energy that this world is made up of, you are playing a beautiful game with the universe. You are saying, I am ready, I am very aware, I am very alert, I am very conscious now. I am being in gratitude, so I am ready to play this game with you. And what is this game? As I step out, So in the book, if you will read the book, the examples that go in is an ambulance passes by, you are going to say, I'm so grateful for my good health. You see a beautiful, loving family walking in front of you. Oh, I'm so grateful for my happy family that I have in my life. So it's just about the universe is saying, maybe a gush of air comes into your, sometimes it happens, just a gush of air. Oh, I'm so grateful for the air that I get to breathe, I get to sense, I get to feel. Somewhere you go, you eat food. I'm so grateful for the food that I have always. You are just playing with the universe. The universe is giving you something. You see a friend, a group of friends having fun. I'm so grateful for my amazing friends in my life. What are you doing? You're just giving that. The universe is giving, showing you something. You are saying, I'm so grateful I have this. You see this, say, a police van pass by, and you'll be like, I'm so grateful to be so safe and secure. I'm so grateful for the cleanliness. It's just a game. And whom are you playing that game with? The universe, the energy, the aspect that we can't pinpoint. Is it what? Is it God, universe, this, that, names you can't pinpoint. But you know that there is some higher energy in play during all these aspects. Now, there are some very particular practices in relationship we have already seen, wherein we are taking in a relationship which is not so great and finding gratitude in that particular person. But in this book, there are specifically some practices which cater to you coming out of a negative situation. So, day 7, magical way out of negativity. So, now in magical way out of negativity, you have to take a particular thing in your life, whichever is not working so great, a relationship or a particular aspect of life, finances, health. So here in the book, the example which was taken is a father and son relationship. So how do you come out of that aspect? You are going to see things that you can be grateful for your father. I'm so grateful you purchased a cycle for me, you paid my fees, 10 things. And for that entire day, you are going to consciously decide, I'm not going to think anything other than gratitude. And whenever it is difficult, anyone who has done this on with the practice also has literally told, I could be in gratitude only for 20% of the day, only for 50%. No one has told 100% of the day I could be in gratitude. So you are just giving yourself the challenge on day 7. Okay, entire day I'm not going to think anything negative. Why? Because you are literally trying to come out of your negative situation. So say finances, but there might have been time where your finances were good. Be in utmost gratitude for all that positive phases of your finances. I'm so grateful I had this job. I'm so grateful I had this continuous flow of money because of which, if say you have been on a lot of vacations, I could go on this vacations. So right now it is not good. But once upon a time it was there. It was very flowy and very nice. So day 7 is that coming out of the negative. You're not saying that you're not crying. You're seeing what I can be positive. So here if you read the book, you will see it's a example of a father and son relationship. The son does not have a great relationship with his father right now, but there was a time. So when every day you go on being in gratitude for that particular thing, you will see it resolve. What is being resolved? Your inner being is resolving that negative aspect about it. Next practice which comes is on day 18. Day 18 is one more practice where we are surrendering to the magic of the universe. How? Magical to-do list. What is a magical to-do list? There are so many things in life wherein we don't know how to do it. A to-do list is all the things that we know how to bring it to fruition. But there are so many things in life that we may have zero idea on how can we fulfill it, how can we do it, and so many other things. So now, day 18, magical to-do list is about going, writing it down, okay, this is the thing, and it is done. So say, for example, in this book, the example which was given was Rhonda Byrne's daughter losing her purse. Now, what will be the thing? Either you go completely agitated or you be calm. So here with calmness, you are writing in the magical to-do list. I'm so grateful that my purse with each and everything within money, my documents has is come to me. And then you will visualize. What are you visualizing? Holding that purse of yours. So whatever is your magical to-do list. Say there may be some you have to go to a certain place, but you don't know how will it happen. So I'm so grateful I happened to visit this particular place and it has been so great for my career. Done. You don't know how it is going to happen, but you are giving it to the magical forces of the universe. Call it gratitude, call it higher self, call it whatever you want. It is, you are surrendering it. What does this practice make you do? A sense of surrender and faith that things will work out when you are consciously aware and changing yourself. Then comes day 26. What is day 26 all about? It is helping to shift your negative experience to that of gratitude, lessons, wisdom. You are appreciating those mistakes. What are you doing? We all are, none of us is like a perfectionist. We have made our mistakes in our growing up years. We are no kids uh, that that we can say that no, I have not done any mistake. No, owning up first of all in this practice, acceptance. Yes, I have done a mistake. Understanding ke okay, it was me, but I was not that much aware, alert, or conscious about what I was doing. Now you are going to take that mistake and not see that mistake for the negative. You're going to see what did I learn from it. So, say for example, if you were someone who used to happen to fight with people at any, so you say, no, I have. If today someone will ask me, I would say that okay, having patience matters the most. Keeping, having good tongue, that is speaking very nicely, is really important. So what happens is you are going on with that wisdom that you have garnered. I'm so grateful that I know that fight. The importance of peace. I'm so grateful that I know I have to, this importance of speaking kindly. I'm so grateful. During the lessons, I had used an example of me cycling very close to the road, because of which once there was an incident that happened. So what did that teach me? I'm so grateful that I know I have to be careful when this was when I was a kid. So maybe in our own this. So I'm so grateful that I had people who took me home and at that particular time. Now, what is the wisdom? I'm so grateful to know the fact that when we are on road, we have to be very careful of all the rules and regulations when being on the road. So, if you find it very difficult, questions are given in this chapter stating what did I learn from the mistake and what are the good things that came out of that mistake. So, say you are finding it very difficult, you are not understanding how to understand what is the blessing, what is it. Question yourself and allow the answers to flow. By the time day 26 is, your mind has already opened with gratitude. It has opened up a lot of doors which had been closed, which were jammed. So by the time day 26 comes, the jammed doors are somewhere loosening up and they're opening. So when they open up, your answers will come. They come. They definitely come. But you have to have that patience. You can't be beating yourself up to that particular aspect. So it is you choosing. You are choosing to learn. So what is it making you? You are humbling yourself once again. You are saying, okay, yes, I have done this mistake. Yes, I have done this particular thing. I accept and I have learned. Today in my life, I see myself not repeating anything of that. Amazing. So now some really sweet and beautiful practices which come up. So day 11 uh, is a practice which these are all practice which is you can combine in your morning session. Many practices are there which you can add on to your morning. That is day 11, the last day, day 28, then day Then there is day 14, day 21. There are so many days which are only morning practices. So where first thing which you can do is day 28 practice. You do count your blessings, day 1, count your blessings, never going to leave it. Day 28, the last day, is remembering your yesterday. What are you doing? You're scanning your yesterday and you're writing at least minimum 10 things that you can be grateful of. Scan. If you remember magic rock practice also, you're scanning your entire day before you go to sleep. And in day 28 practice, morning as soon as you wake up, you are again scanning your entire previous day only with the lens of gratitude. What can I be grateful for? What are the things that happened that I can be grateful for? And you are being grateful. You either write it or you just feel it. Like I said, make this practice yours. Day 11 is a very interesting practice. As soon as you open your eyes, thank you. Whatever you touch, whatever you see, as you're doing everything till you get ready, thank you, thank you, thank you. The entire day, you're only in thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Why? It's day 11. There are so many practices and it is pushing you. It is literally pushing you towards more gratitude. So you're saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, day 11, as soon as you wake up, thank you, thank you, thank you. Day 28, morning you wake up and you scan the entire previous day and you're being grateful for all the good things that happened. So you have done that. Now, day 14, have a magical day. So it is about to-do list. You are writing your day. You know what is your day looks like. Okay, I get up, I do this, then I go to my office, or like for me, it is okay, I have this sessions. Okay, at 11:30, I have to sit with this particular client of mine. I have all this. Now I know what it is. I know what has to be done. Now, in day 14 practice, what you will do is you will say, for all the things, I am so grateful that this particular everything done, very beautifully done. It's done. I'm so grateful. I had such a beautiful client call. The person was so ready to listen and opened up so easily with me. I'm writing it all. And my session actually turns out like that, wherein the person gets clarity, wherein I am speaking out the right words which are very helpful for him. And in the end, you will write after you finish your entire day, this. Okay, say you go for the work. I'm so grateful for the best work. I feel so energized. You have written beforehand, before you can start your day. And in the end, you will write, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. What are you doing with that? You are keeping it open. Dear universe, I know these all things that I have to make is a part of my life, which I have to do daily. I'm doing amazingly well. And this is something which I am giving it to you. Okay, surprise me with any good news, whatever. You're giving the universe a hand. This is day 14. It is a to-do list. All that you know. It's all that you know that you have to do. It's not magical to-do list. It's a normal to-do list. Everyday things. So if you're an office goer, you will be like, okay, this is the time. Oh, I travel so easily. My work is done so nicely. Now comes one more practice for morning. Day 21, magnificent outcomes. Now, what does this magnificent outcome? We always want our day to go on really great, but there are some things that you would like. So, say you are having a meeting in your office and you would like that meeting to be like just the best. That time you can use this practice. Thank you for the magnificent outcome too. So now you say you have a meeting. Thank you for the magnificent outcome for this meeting that I have with this client. I have got, so say if it is a team project or anything, I have got the project. I really, I wanted it and I got it and they are so happy with my performance. There is some appraisal times. So thank you for the magnificent outcome for the appraisal meeting. My work that I have done is seen. So what are you doing with that? You are beforehand telling that I know that there will be a magnificent outcome of this particular thing. Now, there are some unexpected moments. So, say, for example, a call comes and you're seeing that that call is of some boss of yours. So, beforehand, thank you for the magnificent outcome to the phone call that I'm about to receive of the person, your boss. What are you doing? This practice is a morning practice which you can take it through your day. And what it is, expectancy that things will work out even better than what you have envisioned. Simple. Just a small expectation that things can work out much better than what you have envisioned. How are you stating it? With this aspect of thank you for the magnificent outcome. So if you ask me, I use it whenever I know when my client calls are, I know what is the time I have given. I always write my to-do list is there. I know this is my work and how I use it. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to my energy guidance call with my client's name, which turned out to be so beautiful. The client got all the answers that they required. I was able to be on that particular aspect of giving clarity to my client. So, thank you for the magnificent outcome to this particular session. What happens? The session is much better than I could possibly even think. Why it happens so? Because I am giving that higher power an aspect of belief that I know you will make things work out even better. Simple, very easy. These are all morning practices. Now comes the practice of desire. There are two chapters, which is, you can say, literally giving you a boost of energy that when you start shifting yourself, all that you desire comes to you with ease. So, day 13, midway, we are going to select 10. If you remember, we wrote all our desires, every desire from every aspect of our life. Now, out of all that, you are going to take 10 of your desires. And for those 10 desires, you are going to ask the following questions. These are there. Day 13 assignment, if you will see, it is there. These questions are there. But I'm just going to read out those questions. So, 10 desires, not because you will overwhelm yourself. So that's the reason you will see she writes 10 write 10 gratitudes, take 3 photos so that you don't feel burdened. This is a practice which you have to start easing out. So not to feel burdened. Okay. So using your imagination, answer the following questions. So you have your 10 desires in you, and now your desire may be, so if it is a job, you want a job in a particular company. So what are the emotions did you feel when you received your desire? So you have received the job in your said company. What are the emotions? Desires are very easy ways and means to understand how we actually feel. Then, who was the first person you told when you received your desire and how did you tell them? So now you have received your job offer. Who is the first person? So say if it is your parents, you call up to say, how are you telling them? What is the tone of your voice? What is your body experiencing? You are going to imagine it all. What is the first great thing you did when you received your desire? Include as much detail as you can in your mind. So, what is the first great thing that you did? So, if it is the job of your dreams, so what did you go and do? Shopping, went on a shopping spree, or did you just go out and party? And or you again called up all your friends to let them know all the details. So if you went to shop, what kind of clothes did you purchase, this everything. Now you have to do it for all those 10 desires. One by one, you take your desire, you'll ask these questions as much clarity why you're doing that, so that you actually, is that desire yours? Sometimes some desires don't be asked, it just be like because someone else has it, you want it. So these questions will open up. Then you can select some other desire. So say if it's some materialistic thing, do I actually want it? Sometimes it's just because someone else has it, you want it. So these questions will give you that clarity, that emotions, that feeling. Now, day 22. From day 13, then directly we come to our desires on day 22. That is before your eyes. What is before your eyes? Your 10 gratitude. You are going to write it on a beautiful sheet of paper in present tense. So I'm so grateful for this job in this particular company with my this much salary. And each you will take up 1 minute visualization. You're just going to read for your eyes day, you're going to read that. That is your practice of before your eyes. Desires done. So you think she will not, someone who is speaking so much about changing oneself, changing ourselves will not talk about self love. Day 27 is a practice of self love. What is it? Magic mirror. Becoming best friends with the person in front of you in the mirror. There will be so many people who will find it very difficult to actually even look at themselves. But here, you are just looking at yourself. Initially, just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Then maybe move ahead to say I love you. Then move ahead to start praising yourself. You're so beautiful. You look so good. You speak so well. Oh, you're doing such a great job. You're talking to yourself. Okay. And there is one more beautiful practice that comes day 20, heart magic. We all know our emotions. Mind is our thought process. Heart is emotions. So here we are connecting with our heart. And this particular practice is even, which will again bring in the desire list, because the most easiest way to understand how you will feel is through a desire. That's the reason whenever anything of that is there, she always brings in the desire list. So you will catch your heart and you will say, thank you. And you'll see that how does it feel? Okay, your emotions, okay, you have received that desire. How does it feel? You're touching your heart and you're seeing how does it feel. Now that same emotions, you're going to transcend it to each and every part of your life. That same emotion. Because how much you will go ahead, how much you will keep on, you will only go into the negative loop. But here you are literally, Rhonda Byrne's entire book is about catching us and literally pulling us out of that negative loop of life. Make your desires into your motivation, make your mindset to change into your motivation, but do it. That is all this her entire book is all about. So we started from here, we came till here, done. Day 28. Making this entire book your own is all this book is all about. All these aspects are already there in the PDF of assignments. Use it, overuse it. In this book only she has written there is no limit to gratitude. If you will say, I have said 100 times thank you today, say 1,000 times, say 10,000 times. There's no limit. The more gratitude you do, the more better you make your own life. This entire book, the magic never ends, is only about that, is only about that. And the main aspect is it is to make it a completely part. Like you can say, gratitude has become a part of my personality, it's in my cells, and it's a pattern in my subconscious mind. Can I say that? No, she can say that. Why? Because she's living by it. I too am someone who has just started. I actually started the practice way far long, lot of many years back, but never understood the actual aspect of practicing it. So I right from the first day, I only went on saying one thing: make this practice yours. Don't depend on anyone, because how much you will depend on someone else, you will stop practicing, and again you will have one more bahana to say, okay, because that person I stopped, that's the reason this happened. There is no other part or anyone else ever involved when you want to change yourself. You can never say, okay, because that person spoiled your mood. No, you had a choice. You said, I want to spoil my mood. That's the reason I spoiled it. I wanted to be angry, so I was angry. To that extent, you will come. So that's the reason. If I have to say, is it become a part of my personality? Yes. But has it gone right into my cells? Maybe it is under the process. Is it a pattern in my subconscious mind? Many a times I see that yes, it's become a pattern in my subconscious mind, wherein I immediately stop myself from going into the negative loop. I stop myself and understand where I have to change myself. Yes, but when it will be a part of me, my personality, in myself, automatically life becomes that much magical. So is my life magical? Maybe to some extent I can very well say yes. But is it to that magical extent which I would want, where I'm seeing ke, all what I write, like Rhonda Byrne says, ke, whatever she writes in her desire book, in 2 days, sometimes within few hours, it comes into her life. Does it happen to me? No. So what is the thing that I have to practice? I have to make it a part of my life even more. So I have been practicing all by myself and with my mother, all by myself. I can say 1.5 years is become now. So do we have to practice more? Yes. Why did I bring out this book? And I said, okay, no, whoever wants to understand this book, be it logically, be it magically, be it to manifest your desires, or be it to change your mindset. For me, it was about coming out of a constant negative loop that was very easy. So am I out of it? To a very high extent, yes. I don't enter into those negative loops. Can it change? Yes, but you have to practice, over practice, misuse practice, call it whatever form of practice. Only when you start feeling that gratitude, only when you start being in that aspect that, okay, this has happened. What have I learned? What can I learn from this? What is the wisdom that has is come for me? And then move ahead. Move ahead. It's as simple as that. For everything, gratitude is the answer. Things are not working out. Okay, how can I shift? If this becomes a part, right, ever since we are kids, definitely life would have been much more different. But now, at least as adults, if we are taking in that aspect, okay, okay, we want to change, we want to shift our lives, however ways and means. Rhonda Byrne has done her work. We can do ours. What is our work? Practicing gratitude. Different aspects of life, there are so many things to be grateful about. Practice. And what is it about practicing? If you're someone who likes to write gratitude. If you're someone who just likes to be like, okay, I want to be in gratitude for my health today. Go on being in gratitude for your health. Everyone has their own ways and means to make gratitude a part of their life. I write. There are times when I don't feel like writing. I may just sit and be in gratitude. There are times we are very busy, invisible manager. Make it a part. Before eating food, thank you for the food. Thank you for the water. Thank you for the magical air that I breathe. Thank you for all those people who have spent money on me since the day I was growing up, be it by paying my bills when we went out for lunch or dinner, to all those relatives, gifts, the things that they brought home, everything, money, the money that I have now, because of which life is easier. I can buy things what I want, I can do whatever I want, I can go and visit some places that I would like to go. How? Because of this. So here we are, she's Rhonda Byrne. It's her research, her thesis. You can go on YouTube and see her recent videos. You will understand what she talks about. She speaks much more deeply about all these topics. So make it a part of your life. I, how much I could, I tried to bring in all the practices aspect wise to you. Do it, make it a part of your life, however you can. So, um, this is the magical book, The Magic. There are many more books in her series, but this is the most easiest and the most simple book that you can make a part of your life and use it as and how you can. So, I will say all the best. I've tried to bring in all the assignments of this chapter of this book. Please do it, make it a part of your life. Somewhere you will stop complaining, you will stop thinking negatively about your life. Those all aspects will just stop. Somehow they stop. How they stop, it's a magical process by itself. So do it. I have seen in completely making this book how I would have loved it by not depending. So I said this book came so many years back, but a proper utilization of this book and the practices of this book, hardly 1.5 years I have taken it, means I or my mother, we have taken it up to that much of the feeling part. So I said, understand, if feeling, you're not feeling that gratitude, okay, yes, I am truly gratitude, then the practice is just there. But once you start feeling and you actually start becoming humble, you start feeling that, yes, things are there. There are always things that I have to learn and unlearn. You become totally open to that aspect and concept of life. Automatically, things will change, things will shift. But for that, only thing that has to be is you have to be very open minded. You have to be receptive. You have to not be enter this thing that I know everything. Please don't enter with that attitude. Enter with the attitude that I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to unlearn. I may know a lot of things, but at the same time, I may not know a lot of things. Go with that aspect ahead, 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 and you will see actual clarity coming into your life. You will even own your mistakes. Frankly, you will even own your mistakes. You will not feel like putting it on someone else. You will say, "Ha, I did. I accept it. Yeah, I might have lost, and I might have got angry, or I might have actually spoken bad about this person. And then I just went on like, oh, I am only the victim." All those things happen. Being a counselor, now being an energy guide, these are the things which is very common. So there's nothing to torture yourself with or think that you are the only one who is a victim, or your reflection is not so great. Fine, wherever you stand right now, wherever whatever your thought process is, accept it. If right now you are 100% in a negative loop, accept it and say that, okay, let's see where this gratitude practice takes me. Because whoever has done has not been negatively influenced, all have been positively influenced. So just take this knowledge and use it in your life. Mainly use it in your life. Why? Because if you'll not practice, there is no use. Only reading the book or only listening to this 28-day video or this one video by itself will not bring changes. Only when you will say, okay, okay, I will do count your blessings and magic cup. I'm going to start only with that. I don't have the time for anything else. Fine. You have at least started with a subconscious re-imprinting system. And now say your health is not good. Maybe you don't want to do all the 3 practices which are mentioned for health. Take one practice. What is it? Maybe thank you for the gift of health. You're just saying, thank you for the gift of health for keeping me alive. The gift of health is keeping. Okay, bus. Simple, slowly, and steadily, you're taking those practices and making yours. So, say so there are some negative situations. Take one of those practices. Maybe it is someone whom you can't even see eye to eye. Only see things to be grateful about. What are you doing? You're unburdening yourself in those ways and understand. First and foremost, understand the book for what it is. For yourself, not for someone else. Not at all for someone else. I thought about doing this book on a virtual Zoom session because I saw so much difference in my mindset. I saw the things shifting beautifully well. I thought this has to go out. Like I some there were some like, no, only once you do get everything that you have written. No, at least if this knowledge is there in your life, do it, use it. The knowledge is given. Now, how do you make it a part of your life and how you make it into a wisdom of your life is up to you. So that was my only intention, wherein I just wanted this book to come out to as this book has its own ways and means to reach people. The way it reached my life also, and how only after a certain time I could utilize it for what it is. So everything is there. But even little, even 1%, you feel like, no, I want to change the way I think. I want to change the way I have this aspect of life. Do this practice. It will help. Rather than being on a victim mode and only thinking that the world is after you, coming into an aspect of thinking that no, the world is for me, only my thought process was against me. That is what it is all about. Because each and every chapter of your life, you will see in a completely different light. Every conversation you will see in a different light. Every encounter you see in a different light. So definitely just move ahead. All the best. Thank you.